The top news headline: Results of Council Class 12 Examinations 2022 declared. Overall pass percentage recorded as 90.09. About 500 imams of 350 masjid resolved to support Chief Minister war on drugs. Imams authorized to check, detain any person, vehicle suspected to be carrying drugs. State government signs memorandum of understanding with Amazon for marketing state handloom and handicraft products online. And door of Ministry of External Affairs widely open to promote human resources of Manipur, says Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan. Hello, a very good evening. You're watching the MAMI TV English News. In focus with me, CHENGLEINGANBI KHAIDEM. The news in detail. Council for Higher Secondary Education Manipur (COSEM) has declared the results of Class 12 Examinations 2022. Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar declared the results in presence of Chairman of Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, Dr. L. Mahendra, Education Ace Director L. Nandakumar, and Education Commissioner Gyan Prakash at the Office of COSEM at Bakupara. The results for the HE were released and are now available on the official websites manresults.nic.in. The overall pass percentage was recorded at 90.09. For government schools, the pass percentage was 89.23, while for non-government schools, it was recorded at 90.28. Rahul Naurim of Extra Age School, Ghari, son of A. Santibala and N. Jibold of Arapti Mayailekai, topped the Class 12 examination science stream. Rahul secured 478 marks out of 500. Khetri Mayum Rashri of student of Millennium Institute of Sciences, Sagulban Kwakaithil Mayaikoibi, from Singjamai Wangma Khetri Lekai batched the second position, securing 474 marks. While Wairopam Anupriya of Herbert School Changangai from Thaubal Bazar Makha was adjudged the third position. She secured 472 marks. Golmai Gahaimai of Enlightened Knowledge Higher Secondary School Sangafam, daughter of Gangmai Akasini Kabuini, and G. Kata Jinpo of Langthabal Kaupung was adjudged the first positions in the art stream. She scored 459 marks out of total 500 marks, while Rania Soibam of Arapti Awang Laikai and Naureb Jessica of Kakching Ningthau Laikai, both students of Enlightened Knowledge Higher Secondary School Sangafong, batched the second and the third positions respectively. Rania scored 457 while Jessica scored 456. In commerce stream, Abuzam Anjali of SDJM Higher Secondary School Pauna Bazar, daughter of A. Sarda and A. Romant of Langthabal Mantri Khong Makhalakai, batched the first position. She scored 425 marks out of total 500 marks, while Niang B. Klund of BK Pauna College, Lamka, Churachandpur from Sahai Road, V. Mohoi, batched the second positions by scoring 399 marks, and Tongbram Lakshmi of SDJM Higher Secondary School Pauna Bazar was adjusted the third position. She scored 397 marks. It may be mentioned that no students of government schools were among the top 20 students in science stream. The total number of students appeared for the examinations in all the three streams was 28,166.
Not on time, but before time. Before time, within a space of 20 days, we declared hard work put in the Manipur, I think, needs it right now. Students in program school that base it up from primary level up to high school, higher secondary, say, when the formative years were adolescents, teenagers, young influence the work and say, culture, Manipur culture, elements in the society that contribute to moral science to stay away from drugs. Saturday, mix it up. We will try to make it into a no school bag day and a harness to declare NLP.
About 500 Mayday Pangal imams today unanimously resolved to extend full support to the Chief Minister War on Drugs. Chief Minister Ian Birend, who holds home portfolio, has granted permission to the imams to check and fix any suspicious person or vehicle for narcotic substances in order to totally eradicate drug manage from Lilong areas. The imams belonging to about 350 masjid located in Lilong areas and across the state held a meeting and resolved to endorse Chief Minister War on Drugs. The resolution was read out before the Chief Minister and media persons at a press conference held at the Chief Minister Darbar Hall today. The resolutions include the imams joining hands with local ulamas and hafiz with the masjid committees, issuing notice to all concerned to stop any kind of drug dealing and using drugs. If anyone is found acting against the ban, imams will not participate in any religious rituals, including death of such person or family. It was also resolved to strengthen the existing organizations in Lilong areas and also set up a rehabilitation center. Addressing the press conference where MLA of Lilong Abdul Nasir was present, Chief Minister Ian Birend said it will remain as historic that Mayday Pangals have come forward to openly stand against drug and support the war on drugs. The powerful step taken by the imams will ensure that the war on drugs will surely succeed, Chief Minister Birend said.
History Kramamanga Singhi Gamina, Singi Lady Pichino, Punama, Tankrus, whole entire Tankrus, Chinapati discipline, Mao, Maram, Pombe, Adagis, Tamingo, Mamadi, no Netherlands, Jarongi, Kui, Zemegi, Romegi, Punama, Adagi, Cookie, Sinhousing, Hado, Cookie, Kapuki, and the other names, Adagi, even Joshan, Putaki, Margika, Punama, Holakan. Commentary Sathara war on drugs against the poppy plantation. Oh, in a voluntary Fulaga, Matin Pan will support to Maduna, a chopper chapter history creator. Nasina Mo, Yan unexpectedly. Yana unexpectedly had his career, like Meti Panos. Yam Hone, Alada, the Matam operation carrying Katana, drugs in the morning. Adu, Namdana Dumla. My Amoro, I know. I don't harm with my take back. I don't tell him my take back. Snatching I think I had that. As you can only the Toshita. I want I was a photo. I didn't know what the doctor was later. Farian the other one, but doing the bit to the man. Now I am Sita. Walk about the social media notice week. Roy the Kawaga, I see. Miss Chama, the Masjid, so whom Yakri as you pull look at the way I said. It's created a new history in the state of Manipur. I know what history. Yes,
The government of Manipur has signed a memorandum of understanding with e-marketing platform Amazon for marketing 250 handloom and handicraft products of the state online. Chief Minister Ian Birend has announced that traditional attires of 32 ethnic groups of the state will be registered under GI tag soon. The Chief Minister was speaking at the launching of 3-day Manipur Heritage Expo 2022 organized by Directorate of Handloom and Textile at City Convention Center, Imphal today. The Memorandum of Understanding for Marketing 250 Handloom and Handicraft Products of State's Artisans was signed between officials of Directorate of Handloom and Textile, Government and Public Policy Officer of Amazon on the occasion. The state products will be made available on Amazon soon under the initiative of Manipur Handloom and Handicrafts Development Corporations Private Limited in partnership with Amazon, the e-marketing platform. The Heritage Expo kicked off with a fashion show in traditional attire. Chief Minister In Biren, who graced the event as the chief guest, said the unique handloom and handicrafts products of the state have been the identity of the state across the world. He credited the talented and skilled artisans of the state for identifying the state to the world and encouraged them to continue producing unique products. Now that the Amazon platform is available, weavers will not face the lack of marketing space for their finished products, he said. Stating that transparency is key to development and progress, he advised the artisans that there should be no compromise on quality and added that without improving rural economy, the state's economy will not be improved. He also assured financial help to weavers and artisans.
The Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi speech COVID pandemic ki worldwide ki awal matam na mana masun na sumana mafra kami ki mask type of matam na kasi na ganga asang to matam na Tuesday we pranam to matam na mana madu torpana sigo yang importance occasion to ko ne mo mana siman lagi UP da sadar na UP ade jaga da uski lain di sadar da moi di le do na moi sigi ko se sulairu se safira bi usi pe jaite khone Nasi biri ba kol, pisah kol, kisah ni gazat something. Si gazat kari guna tak jangan biar orang itu itu pun tu biro ko. Kon je sahabat ada benda mo bawa yang orang mati berhata lagi itu pun tu biro. Itu saran ni baju biro kita faham kita boleh mana. Quality control, ekoi masih yade single corruption. Kau tolerate orang. Mengenai nasi apa yang mari pura pride Malaysia handle mana hari kerapsi. Apa space sampai ikutlah trip the creator mau misi. Nasi laki ni biasa nasi bayar misi nanya. All nomi dah buat terus hari pride dia perform ni.
Later, looms were distributed to weavers from different districts of the state on the occasions. Union Minister of State for Education and External Affairs Dr. R.K. Ranjan stressed the need for promoting human resources of the state outside the state instead of just keeping them confined in the state. The door of the Ministry of External Affairs is widely open for promotions of state's human resources, the Union Minister of State said. He was speaking at launching event of a think tank seminar on the theme Employment Through Employability organized by Overseas Point and KRC Foundation at Shanghai Hotel Imphal today. Speaking further, Dr. R.K. Ranjan said National Education Policy 2020 is one of the most important policies of Government of India. The policy aims at bringing a new education revolution. India had rich education system since olden days and the country has had universities since 5,000 years, he said, adding that the education system of India was disrupted by influences from outside the country. Stating that India is a country with youth comprising over 45% of its total population, Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan stressed the need to nurture the resources of the youths and guide them to the right path, which he said is the focus of NEP 2020. He continued that the initiative of Overseas Point and KRC Foundations to help the youths generate self-employment opportunities at this juncture is a very timely action.
Ultimately, it was slowly occupied and over by the Chinese. Why? And that was the question he put to us and asked all the university to modify our system of education, system of behavior. Only then you can be able to occupy that seat. And for the Khali Dungai, Saturday, Matam Kitang, but the South, then later, we get overall in India.
Union Minister of State for Education and External Affairs Dr. R.K. Ranjan, YAS Minister Govindas Konthaujam, former Chairman of Manipur Public Service Commission, retired Lieutenant General Nisikanta graced the event as Chief Guest President and Guest of Honor respectively.
25 years की मखार अलग बरहारों से 54% नहीं अरुगा हम 62% कोई की population से working age group तले 15 लगी ना 59 years को असुलुगा कोई की demographic की ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯡꯗꯅꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤꯔꯝꯒꯗꯧ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯦꯃꯤꯅꯥꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯄꯣꯏꯟꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯍꯥꯏꯂꯥꯏꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ 62% population ꯉꯁꯥꯏ 15 to 59 years ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯤꯅ 2040 ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯅꯤꯅ predict ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯅꯦ honorable prime minister skill development ꯀꯒꯥꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯏꯁꯦ दरकार हो मैं अदर sometimes है don't become an employee but become an employer थबक तो ले दिखन न होगा थबक पी तो न होगा मैं आम लग कोई खन से
A man has been arrested by the police for posting defamatory image of Chief Minister in Benin on a social media platform yesterday. The man, identified as Mangneo Kipkento, was arrested on complaint of BJYM Manipur. President of BJYM Manipur Baris registered the complaint with SP of Imphal West and OC Imphal Police Station. The complainant accused Mangneo Kipkento of posting morphed and tampered image of Chief Minister in Benin with a woman on Facebook in the first week of the month of June. Baris urged the police to book the accused under Technology Act 2000. Following the complaint, police has registered an FIR and arrested Mangneo yesterday. Students and teachers of Little Flower School located at Sangai Paro today staged a sit-in protest front of the school gate condemning blast triggered by unknown miscreants at the school gate last morning. Various slogans denouncing the blast were shouted during the protest demonstration. Speaking to media persons, headmistress of the school, Kaina Martha, expressed strong condemnations over the blast at the only girls' school, creating fear psychosis among the students. Maintaining that schools should be declared as free zone, she urged those concerned not to repeat such action in school and educational areas. Kaini Martha further drew the attention of the government to look matter and take up necessary measures and actions to prevent such unwanted incident in future.
I'm Sister Kaini Martha, the headmistress of this last school. Well, it's unfortunate this type of incident has happened in our school yesterday, and I hope and pray that it doesn't happen again. Our banners today sitting here is to appeal to all concerned that this type of violence should be stopped at any cost. Ours is an institution for young girls, an educational institution, and we are here for the growth and development, all-round development of the young students entrusted to us. We are happy that we got this opportunity to be with them and to accompany them to their goal in life.
Living together under the ideology of only one earth is protections of the environment. This was stated by former minister and veteran communist leader Dr. M. Nara during the observance of the World Environment Day held at Tentha Khongbal. The observance was jointly organized by Leishu Kanglei Park Bonsai Association Tentha and World Pand Art Green. 3 saplings were planted on the occasion. Dr. Nara further said it is necessary for the mankind to make a concerted effort to save the environment from worsening. Otherwise, the human race will face a great deal of hardship in future, he said.
Environment asi wafam khanadana cannot be possible. It's for the survival of the people. The survival of yourself will also. Malema sida miyoy bana tangrab punsi sida hingbai bise environment kandane kiya.
A scuffle reportedly erupted after a large of people, including Divisional Forest Officer of Central Forest Division, who went for a tree plantations drive at Nongmaiching Reserve Forest, were restricted by locals of Langmaiching area. In connections with the incident, 7 persons, including village chief, were reportedly detained by the police. The arrested persons have been identified as village chief Kangho Sang Haukip, aged 73 years old, Boipu Chidu, 50 years old, Kaini Haukip, 38 years old, Ka Himiland Haukip, 28 years old, Lalum Haukip, 35 years old, Bola Hing Guite, 30 years old, and Chanchan Haukip, aged 21 years old. The incident took place around 10 a.m. last morning. The scuffle reportedly erupted after villagers of Nongmaipan village restricted the team of comprising members of AMSU Imphal East District Committee, officials of Central Forest Division, members of coordinating body Khurai Pana Apunba Singlup and Takhel United Club from carrying out tree plantations in Nongmaiching Reserve Forest area on the occasion of World Environment Day yesterday. Speaking to media persons, Divisional Forest Officer of Central Forest Division R.K. Amarjit said the Central Forest Division under People's Participatory Initiative organized the tree plantations program for Imphal East and Imphal West District at Nongmaiching Reserve Forest. The team tried to plant saplings in the empty space of the reserve forest where poppy plantations was carried out early. However, as they tried to plant the saplings, the villagers, including the village chief, barred them from carrying out the tree plantations drive, which turned violent, the DFO said.
June ki tang nga si World Environment Day na palan tong na bas maina Central Forest Division civil bodies in organizations in clubs youths NGOs satra MSU ki satra sing yobi re moi tawrakanda isam samna u tharkanda mohoksa gi khalngakpada mudi akoibagi fivam se sanghanbada mating panggadra aduga aware oinaba mayam gi oinasu aware oinaba na sigi Nongmaiching Reserve Forest ki mafam sida lakchabani.
As observed across the globe, the 50th World Environment Day was also observed at Lairembi Lampak in Thanga Assembly constituency. Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan graced the observance as the chief guest. The observance was organized by Loktak Development Authority on the theme Only One Earth, Only One Loktak. Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan launched a website of LDA on the occasion. Hairangoi tree saplings were distributed to the members of UCM Thanga as part of the observance, and various cultural programs including Hiyang Tanaba were the highlights of the observance. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. R.K. Ranjan said the state began observing World Environment Day in 1975 with many organizations joining the observance. He stated that the awareness on protections of environment became vital with rising competitions of nuclear weapons among powerful countries and the drastic change in climatic conditions due to industrial revolution.
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi na United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 2030 Shri da Pangado Ribasuda Bharat ki Prime Minister na Miyang da commit to Brahmapam. Aikoi ki environment se Luna na thamba. Aikoi ki ising appaga thakba sabada tindan gajut da ising wa henba. Aikoi ki tung kong sing Hazana Selanba, Amanba Komban increasing se, Amuhana revive Torga, Madu Ising a big talent by Hagana, Piriba, Malim Sigi Sustainable Development Goal, the Piribado, Kogi Prime Minister na, Miyam da Bharat ki oina, commit to Gravaposakmil.
On the other hand, AST Morcha BJP Manipur Pradesh organized a tree plantations program under the banner of Eid Seba Suhasant Garib Kalyan at More J Songpijang village. Vice President of AST Morcha BJP Manipur Pradesh and member of his election committee attended the program. Now let's recap the headlines once again. Results of Council Class 12 Examinations 2022 declared overall pass percentage recorded as 90.09. About 500 Imams of 350 Masjid resolved to support Chief Minister war on drugs. Imams authorized to check, detain any person, vehicle suspected to be carrying drugs. State government signs memorandum of understanding with Amazon for marketing state handloom and handicraft products online. And door of Ministry of External Affairs widely open to promote human resources of Manipur, says Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan. That's the end for today's News English Bulletin. Keep watching MAMI TV News for more update.
Welcome you all to Minako Residential School at Chanung, Imphal East. An exclusive co-education residential school located on a sprawling 50-acre campus will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. First academic session will begin in April 2023 for classes 4 to 8.